You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Council Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na politics and the people. The program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. na you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV.
Council Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na politics and the people. The program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. na you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV. Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.
Council Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na politics and the people. The program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. na you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV. Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.
Council Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na politics and the people. The program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. na you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV. Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.
All right, a very good evening and welcome to other edition of the program Politics and the People. They come to you from Liberty Online Television every Tuesday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We talk about issues we get to do with politics and the people. Of course, say when you talk about politics, now the people there. And also the people then get a role for play na national politics. But then get people them put before. For make them do the work for them so that life will be easy for every Sierra Leonean and also if you not be good oneself, but things not for too hard for them. That's why every 5 years they get the opportunity for vote for leaders them who go in a different position them. And then leaders and they in turn can appoint people them for head certain institutions them for make delivery go happen now the public sector in particular. This evening, we also for look at a very key aspect of development, human capital development. When I want to with the president done the talk, but when President Bio take over 2018, he bring the free quality education. Before President Koma, before President Bio, President Koma, we get the free health quality, free health. Is it free health care, Fred care, yes, we then again seven another aspect of human capital development. But to want to look at down 7 years down, what in the bio administration don't do for improve on human capital development. So they use a clear case study, the free quality education. But again, other factor them or elements and the way you go outline clearly we back up to human capital development. These are all issues that we will look at and see how then they don't help for promote the ordinary people them in the country. Like always, you get the opportunity for add your voice to the discussion, how you go send any comments. Now the different platform the way you they get with this evening. I don't get too much people then for talk about this issue, but I get master savvy people the way when it comes to public interest and development issues, you always see them in, they represent the political parties, but at the same time, the key interest now for Salon. And this evening, I want to welcome Mike Bewa, Director of Communication at State House. A very good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Liberty Online TV. Good evening, if I'm going to see Lina and say what they watch I know they have to represent my party, and they have to represent President Bill because we talk about human capital development. That is game changer number 2. Probably 5 big changes. So it's a pleasure to have me here. And good evening, Honorable AKK. I'm looking forward to a constructive conversation.
Anyways, now admission, so you know they let people then down because of that background there. As long as you go through the hills. You always the produce. Well, at this time, welcome Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara in the opposition whip in the parliament. A very good evening to you, sir.
Thank you very much, and it's wonderful being to Liberty again today.
Eloquent man, I wish you be attend Albar Academy, possibly for an interesting discussion, but again, possibly pass through the corridors of the Albar Academy. That's why you sound so good. And
I'll be unfortunate for go to most of the shadow with the Chamber of Academy.
Very good.
The Sarun of then
okay.
Here we teach me government and I interface with most of them.
That's why Academy not a fail. Anyways, we go to something.
Over my dear.
We go to something now to the topic. My name is Alex Lawrence Koma, and we're there so possibly for an hour or half by how the discussion they go for. Let we look at this chart. But the possible they look at now the presidential administration. So I want to start with you, Mike. President Bio, one of the key discussion, one of the things that they talk and focus on human capital development. We see the free quality education, and we see from 2018 a huge increment take place in terms of enrollment. 2.5 million picking them enroll in the schools, and particularly girls picking, they will see a great improvement. We also see massive improvements in other areas. You know, we see reduction in people that they pay fees them, you know. Some people in the city they don't less, but they don't reduce by them. And this is within the government don't they talk about. Well, some of the things they're gonna be promised now infrastructure development and also teacher recruitment. And also no say the government able for succeed for like give something like then both to prove say and get what 5,000 teachers that we don't take within none of the system and we don't train them. You know, we also get don't they get some international recognition. For example, one of the performance at the MCC now because of the achievement the way this government are doing at the free quality education. But amidst all that, they get challenges. Some of these challenges, they're high, way possibly honorable go outline, you know, access na serious concern with plenty people they say no they happen, funding a serious concern, teacher training say no they happen. The program, some people are saying you know sustainable. I wouldn't say everything, but let me bring it in. Waiting there for point out, say this.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alex. And I'm glad we point out the goodies in this. You see, when we come inside the second time, we are very deliberate. President Bill was very deliberate. Deliberate in a sense. Look at the sustainable development goals. I try for align with our agenda for the next 5 years. And inside our agenda, one of the core principles of our agenda, and agenda 2, the game changer, human capital development, where encompasses education, health, how the human being for function for life be productive. So in that, education are one of the most fundamental basis because why? If you want any country will develop, Alex, any country, take a look around the world. All the countries that we don't develop, take a look at their literacy level rate. Take a look at the people that were educated in that nation there. Because President Bill believes in what? When you educate the nation will thrive on its own. You they breed a lot of what entrepreneurs, you they breed a lot of policymakers, you they breed a lot of engineers, you they breed a lot of creators, and the way the geo economy done they now, then think they are necessary for drive any economy. So come, I mean, we embark on that. Like you don't highlight the whole thing, and you make mention of what. Me always like for start from Usa would take Usa would day, Usa would they go. Because that is what the Sierra Leonean people need for know. Say, this is what we met, this is where we are, and this is where we're going. Welcome. In 2017, I will tell you, say, JSS completion rate will be about 44%. Then in 2017, we'll take them. Then senior secondary school completion rate will be 22%. As of today, the completion and retention rate now 129%. This is the fact. You look at the UNESCO records. This is the fact. Then, since 2020, it will not happen. We don't approve over 3,000 schools and not recruit over 12,000 teachers. We don't train them in nationwide in a lot of things like foundational literacy. We don't build 538 primary schools. We don't renovate 367 schools. We don't expand them with additional structures. Even the schools former President Kuruma go Unamagboka Secondary School. They on rehabilitation now. And massive rehaul. The one where they are ended and go testify with how they talk. So that tell you say we not the cherry pick. We believe say every Sierra Leonean matter, we believe say everybody for come along. With school feeding program, we decide say a lot of picking and one of the things that we they make picking and not the retention, school retention not be there. Now because of poverty, picking and not they stay inside school because they're hungry. So we'll introduce the school feeding program. We'll start with 1,500 picking them. As of today, I'll tell you about 850,000 children across 15 districts that then they get school feeding programs. Cut across people that they see to support with WFP. In fact, you see the latest WFP report we come out with talk saying with feed salon program, WFP be the import about 90 to 96% of what the food them they use for school feeding program. Today, that import they don't drop because of feed salon. It don't drop by 30%. No to me talk WFP Twitter say now then they buy most of the food from the local farmers them. Then also this program here it covers a lot of things. Would they pay examination fee for picking them? Would they pay tuition for them? Would they provide core learning materials, essential textbooks for them? Today, UNESCO latest report will come out. One of the things that will make strong advancement in the MCC report. Now, how they invest in girl picking them. The same report, I know they criticize WIPA when it come to inflation. So that report for stand say, yes, if you say inflation at 28%, then we are investing in girl child education. That is something we all for celebrate as a country. So there is a lot, Alex don't do. When you take a look at with technical and higher education, we not just focus on basic primary school picking them. We also focus on the one them we know able. Rich college we know able. Don College. Yeah, we try for role with agricultural programs and at district level. We get projects that we then call BR3 programs supported by CIDA through UNESCO, where they strengthen value chain training across districts. Them, the UNIDO in Japan recent Center of Excellence group in Akisi, when a $30 million project where they train first class, where they train people them on automobile. Then they offer 960 certified hours and also 36 modules them where they teach young people them when they will go college. Digitalization, we don't see how we believe say the world, my global world, we know say now with internet, e-library is very important. You see how we team up with ELCOM for connect 9 universities across this country, 23 campuses where they benefit over 10,000 students them. They would support from AS Pop and Commerce. Now, trade doctors, them wouldn't they train. Now, 40 doctors will be they get annually where they train done. Now, we don't double them to 80 because of we partnership with other universities across the world. When you take a look at infrastructural development, because you asked me a question on that, if you take a look at Miltimagai today, 60% of the infrastructure almost done. You take a look at the Bonibu campus, you find out CS, so don't go far Panam. Then you Kono University of Science and Technology. This now, brother, then we go Kono, and it's by Kruma, there is a video there where we go make proclamation, they say, they build Kono University. That not ever happen. Today, Kono University of Science and Technology, through the Exim Bank, the ECOWAS Bank, it don't go far. And guess what? For let you know, say, we're serious about that. Now, a $34 million project, government don't commit $2 million for fast track. So, when you take a look at healthcare, it is not something, because now on have human capital development back. We don't train, right now, as I tell you, so we get about 15,000 nurse system, 14,000, sorry. We don't incorporate inside the healthcare system. We don't develop digital solutions them for the midwives them for the train, get them pin code quick, because one time maternal mortalities, we don't reduce them by 70%. Let go done and done and done. So if you find out, we'll get midwifery schools across this country. We'll get them at the north, we'll get them at the south, we'll get them at the east, we'll get them at the west. We'll get more nurses than where they train with midwifery. But I don't say challenges there with their midwives and the challenges there with nurses, with their PIN codes, because of so many access to education now. The awareness level don't go up. Government don't able to employ all the nurses them. So you find out in money where you employ them, you get for put them inside the system. Now money for let them they pay them every month, for let them get an asset. It's a long term something. So government don't get the money then they boy every year what they do them. When you look at hospitals, them all don't build in this country. My brother, you take a look at the recent hospital opener na Kono, when a maternal center of excellence, one of the best around the sub-region. That hospital today, na $7 million now will commit today with partners in health. All them travel president, they travel, na then networks here, na then they try for meet with people them for letting kind invest in that country. $7 million, then government commits to that. I believe so one time, even the Minister of Health come now on a program now, I talk about that. You look at the Bemok facility where na Jujuma Hospital, first class. It's there. It's built in partnership with JICA. Then you take a look at also with what? The hospital, the Pediatric Center of Excellence, the Julius Maada Bio Pediatric Center of Excellence. We're honorable with all due respect. My own man come now one day and they tell people and say, what's another in that hospital today? Which was a disservice to the people of this country. A first-class state-of-the-art hospital. You say, no girls, water. They did it. They cater to a lot of young people, young people in this country. So we have done so much when it comes to human capital development. A lot, and we continue to do more. We are not where we want to be. There are still challenges when it comes to investing in kids. But we don't make gains in when you take a look at immunization rate coverage. It's one of the highest in this country. More children have been immunized with diphtheria, pertussis, and other diseases, the way they kill them fast. Today, if you take a look at the records, the way picking them, they die before they reach them 5 years, but and all they happen. So maternal mortalities are down by 70% in this country. These are not my words. These are records. These are authoritative facts. These are science. These are data I speak with. So we do a lot. We believe, say, we are going to do more. We believe, say, with more funding, with more collaboration, everyone hands on deck, we believe, say, we will shape the future for this country.
All right, and I'm Mike Berra, and I'm the Director of Communication and Status. Of course, you don't lay the premise, and then we give the opportunity the first half, make you lead a better premise where you know questions, say we all time or wherever, and I'll give the same opportunity to Honorable Keke at the time, so it could be a balance, and you don't listen already to it in Mike, don't say. We look at the free quality education and the president's agenda for the human capital development. You know, you don't highlight some of the development, I highlight some of the things that will be happening, and the challenges them way, of course, human capital development on the face, so I will also highlight some later on. But I'm like give you the opportunity. When they in our parliament, when they represent the people, then also they represent the opposition in this country. Some of these things or the free quality education we President Bio don't carry it don't create any impact. If any, how you go rate the impact there now in terms of human capital development.
Before I come to the impact, one thing what they ask for, now we get very much an opportunity for educate the people.
Of course, yeah, they have.
I kept my calm, I listen, and I take notes as Mike they talk. I just want to keep the same balance and allow the people to be educated. Because of late, I think we've politicized the debate so much to the part that the people don't understand what they say. And we think we are winning debates. I don't go to win debates now. I go to educate the people. And I also help government representatives for no basic things them way. In my own view, I've always said some of the things that happen as alone, the president is not aware. And people in governance, because then they inside black jeep the way they don't think, now white jeep them, they are cut off from the realities of society. So within then they do just like Mike they say, either they read within the centrum or they read what is anything it grabs na internet, it just they read, and a total
Statistics.
Yeah, but those are facts, Honorable. Don't speak to the facts.
No, I don't
That's
say
a-
so. It's
that's not
not
a
agree with
thing.
the statistics also. This
I'll speak to them
some
one.
of them go shoot.
I'll speak to them one after
Yeah,
the
so
other.
what's
I
an
just say, please allow me for get
You're protected, sir.
me flowing.
Besides, you are, let me say this, you are a member of parliament.
No,
So that comes with some respect.
well,
I just want to accord you that. I mean, a law abiding person.
firstly, you talk about employing 7,000 teachers. You know,
No, I said that 14,000. not
14,000 teachers.
7. Yes.
I agree with your figure. First, Mike, you need to understand what's our recruitment, and you need to know what's our replacement. Yeah. In total number of teachers, the way transactionally don't go into the system is 14,000. Out of that 14,000, the actual number when our recruitment is just about 5,000 in the last 7 years. If you check with the Minister of Education, just go to TEC, let them give the data. Every year, teachers they retire, teachers they die, and their replacement then they not to like a recruitment. We call them replacement. Secondly, when it comes to recruitment itself, Mike, when you know be this alone, how them they do the recruitment policies, they say if we are going to recruit teachers, the first opportunity will they give now the one that within at the classrooms. Yeah. You get put on the classroom, so man don't teach 5 years from Wakemoor College, once don't like host idle one, they go teach. So man they go volunteer in a government school, government assisted school, community schools. So when they ready for recruit, and the one in the force you to take. So waiting government be they do as incentive for them, for keep the other one the way they not recruited in a classroom. If you don't teach for a period of maybe 3 years, 4 years, where government they recruit you, you're being paid a whole 1 year backlog. This they give all the teachers within at the classroom who they wait. The courage say when I am being recruited into the system, I am not coming with empty hands. But waiting they happen today, we get a total of almost 78,000 teachers. This now waiting TSC GUI, sitting at the classroom across the country. Out of this, not only 34,000 teachers in a classroom. So this is why I have spent my whole 7 years looking at the free quality education. And before the launch, and this is what I was saying, before we go about launching the free quality education, let me look at waiting at the teacher statistics. Ratio per students. How many teachers do we have? We actually qualified, and where did they pay? Because what's in the happen now, we they amplify the free education, quality education, and in that day alone, you get almost 50 to 60% of the teachers that in government schools and they not on payroll
not being paid, they not get pin codes and nothing. So because of that kind of situation, what they do, it affects productivity. Imagine people living in the rural communities, like na me the teacher is not on payroll. What they do? They milk on the parents them. And how them teachers and they maintain another rural community and not to the school subsidy. Mike asked me, are you there? Up to date for this first time, they've not paid subsidies. So then community teachers and they will depend on the free quality education subsidy for let them able to sustain them at their schools, and they've gone like 3 months without no stipend. That is not assurance of quality education. Secondly, now out of this free quality money they pay, now they fabricate chairs and furniture for the schools them, Mike. If you don't pay those money, like the whole of last academic year, we then pay one time, now tell where school one can open so, now then pay teachers them. And the learning materials, where you talk about, like the chalk, then register, then books, where then teacher they use, where they run the schools, now them money then they take for pay them for run the schools. So if government is not able to pay them money then they on time, you don't count productivity when effectiveness is not there. Now, effectiveness, they count with quality. And this is what is missing in the free quality education. When Mike, they talk about books, where do they supply? Interesting, Mike. And this is where we say, again, a good for let unaguna the feel and ask. Even in 2018 and 2019, they supply books. The PQA from 1 to from 3, they do 8 subjects. Mike, it going to interest you for note say, government be the only supply in some areas 2, some areas 3. They cannot supply the kids 8 textbooks. And guess what? And this is where I keep questioning the free quality education when it comes to statistics. What they use as statistics for start the free quality education at the school, at the census of 2015. And in the census of 2015, the Pekin will be there between 1 to 18 years. Now Pekin the way, the gap be 2 million. If you go back to the census, you go see them. This now the Pekin will be expecting at the school education. But guess what? The Pekin them way able to afford for good private schools. Then Pekin the way they now then community schools. We're not to government assisted schools. We are counted, but when they go to the free quality education, government is not budgeting for them. So then people they go more than high. Then people they go now the international school. They are not captured in the government data. So then textbooks the way government budget forgive them. Who is chopping that money? And for let you know, say we are dealing with our people. We think our people are too gullible. If Mike take a census, they do a statistics analysis just within Western area, Bo, McKinney, and Poloko. You find out, say, the number of private schools don't increase than how them be there. You know why? Because even Mami Fatu, where they sell plazas, while in Peking gets quality education. So it prefer for sending in Peking a private school, who's a assured. But also, what he might say, he said they don't build a total of schools in various communities. Mike, you know, when we assess President Bill in free quality education, we know they pull the ideas and how we eat. We go to what he promised. And if you read the 2019 presidential speech, I don't go to the manifesto. You know why? Because the manifesto, these are things he intends to do. But when it comes to presidential speech, it presents a presidential speech, now an agenda for the year which he want to achieve. Or this now a terminal, like in 2018, we say this now President Bill in terminal benchmark of what you want to achieve in various areas. President Bill say it build one primary school in every section. This is not ward. It build one junior primary secondary school na every ward. It build a senior secondary school na every constituency. So what I be expect you for do? And please help we forget this. Let the Ministry of Education tell we the primary schools the way they don't build. Now which sections them they don't build them. which sections in the country they will not get it, which wards they don't get secondary school, which wards not get it, whose constituencies they don't get, whose I not get it. You know why some of this analysis are good? It able make we as lawmakers, as country, like you they talk for government, you to be accurate and factual with your informations and say in Pendembu, for example, them build senior secondary school na the chiefdom headquarter. In Daru, you understand? In Potoru, you speak not just to the figures, but you speak to the actual locations of those schools. And that is missing. You also attempt for talk about the school feeding. You know, I don't take this still like a provoking, but it's becoming very serious these days. Mike, when President Bio they talk about the free quality education at the presidential debate, the figure where he called to Sierra Leoneans, he say they go pay for one Pekin at 380,000 leons. This was a public show of Mr. President before he became president. Today, a sad following note say primary school now just 30,000 they pay for them. And guess what? Inside that 30,000, if your school increase, it go up or it can down. If they don't begin pay you 10 leons for 100 Pekin in your primary school, even if your number in your school go to 300, then still they pay you for just the 100 Pekin. That is the stark reality in those schools. Might come down the jeep and go to those schools and see how the schools and they struggle. You get them? So the problem we get in the education sector, the allocation is a pittance. So, like, the command they send in Pekin go Cathedral, where they buy the school uniform alone. The school uniform alone, where they buy the yard for Poplin, it's about 30,000 leons. They got to buy 2 yards. They don't pay 60,000 leons. They buy the socks for Pekin, now 15 leons. So, meaning each of the items where the command they pay for where they buy for Pekin more expensive than the money government they pay. So, this is what I have said. Let's mount a campaign. Let's be realistic with the president. Yeah, Mr. President, we cannot run our primary schools, continue to run our primary schools with 10 leons. We're going to the budget period. Can we increase this money to something more substantial? Mike, I am a politician, just like you. Now, morning take you camera can British High school now. Only most car they go inside it. Now, government number plate vehicles and they go there. For go drop them, picking them. Check what's in the pay. You they pay in thousands of dollars. But guess what? We get a bold mind, Mike, for pay for the voter. That mamina that way they come on and do. Either rain they come or not the dance. That mamina masongbala way they go team up na line for 8 hours for vote. We they pay for him picking 10 leons. And we still they make it feel say with the assurance of quality education. You know what I said in 2019? Say if we're serious about free quality education and the healthcare, don't just make a policy. Like come America, we can so you want go, they don't begin work for government. Policy number 1, entire family for their them for attend the free school. So if you begin to attend Cathedral in the Oakland State House, and they do a personal assessment of Cathedral school by the day, because you begin to go there, you watch you begin in textbook, you watch you begin in exercise book. Mike, again, it's a sacrilege for let you talk, say government they get textbooks. The last textbook where they engaged in this country was 2019, and I let we learn at the beginning textbooks. And from 1990, they're not giving no textbooks. I have proper solution to this. We get one of the best printing press in the country, na the sub region. The government printing press. You see that government printing press? We come with Chinese them. We come with Ghanaians them for can't train these local Sierra Leoneans. I have said for government for reduce expenditure in the area of printing textbooks, we only need for get the government printing for the do them textbooks and they for we. If you do that one day, 2 things. Government they get direct revenue. You understand?
We'll look at some of the solution later. But in terms of human capital development, the President beyond in administration with the free quality education we use as a case study for all this discussion. Possibly other Mike mentioned some of the development that they do, the health sector, this. You feel say this the President don't do that much.
Okay.
With human capital development.
If I fault the President not doing anything, then me myself, I will not sleep. One thing where I have always said, and I maintain this, is the fact that the free quality education by pronouncement alone was the right step needed by Sierra Leoneans.
Problem not the implementation.
Correct. When it comes to the implementation, again, yeah, what some of we say, I remember when President pronounced, my first speech, I have to look for that speech and let Sierra Leoneans listen to it again. For me, I called on the president for we segment the free quality education. Like when he pronounced at that time, we deal with the primary, all the challenges within the primary school, all the what we need at the primary school, because it was so big and overgrown. You begin now when we don't announce and now we can't fit by the solution. No, Mike, you talk about the free quality and the fit. Go to the schools. You know it's interesting. Do you know the parents and they pay money for letting them picking eat that food way when I'm talking a free lunch where they get picking them? In my constituency, for example, they pay almost 50,000 a week because not to all the
So as what are you doing about that? Because say it's illegal.
No, it is not illegal.
It is.
No, it is not. Wait.
It should be free.
No, I like the word you're using. It should be free.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you what happened. And this is why I am asking. This is my campaign, that people who are serving government come down those vehicles and go to the rural communities, speak to the people. You know, when they designed the school feeding program, not to all the item WFP they supply, not to all the item Ministry of Education they supply, they need to supply wood. You understand? They know they supply maybe water. They know they supply Maggie and all that thing. So then condiment then they were missing. You understand? The Ministry of Education not regulates how the school for go about get them. So they left the parent them at the behest of the head teachers them for determine.
Also, you would also see as with this government improve, for example, the loan scheme they make for university student them. We also see science student them then increase scholarship for them, encourage more girls them for going at the science stream, particularly at university level. If you see all these developments.
Okay, the STEM education for girl picking them, it was part of Minkai Luba initiative for encourage more females into the in fact all girl picking will be going to university when I be sciences was free. You know what I don't want to do today? I don't want to do what Mike do. My aim is not to politicize the debate of what APC did and what SAP is doing. I am here to look at what is happening and provide solutions to them. As we speak, Mike, this year alone, university fee is almost doubling. Was I go student they pay 3,500 for HTC and other thing. Now they are paying like 6 million. We now have 6,000 new loans. So what's in cause them? I'll show you what now the cause. Go again to the Ministry of Finance. For almost 5 good years, government is not paying subventions to universities. So these are some of the basic challenges. When you talk about the scores, when you talk about the figures, I am saying if government is indeed looking forward to have an educational system that works for the ordinary people. Again, let's say this, Mike. Tertiary institutions, whether it's the Kono University, whether it is this, it's one way. No single government or president no they take total reference for. We talk about university today. Don't forget, say, by the time President Nkrumah came to power, Jala was a displaced university. It was located, and today Jala is a respectable university where it is. New things were built. So when you talk about universities, the decentralization of universities, like you get the Unimac today and other institutions, these were a gradual process where we do. You talk about the Milty Magai scenario. I think you must have watched. I know you watched through my Facebook. You must have watched the video I do on Milty Magai. My brother, if you look at that Milty Magai,
Of recent.
in fact, not only of recent. That's what I do. If there has been any change, it's because I took on the project at front. What you look at where you go there. Now the new buildings how they do. No, that's not.
So, but they're working. They do something there.
Let's just land.
They do something there, right?
Of course, and that's my alma mater. I'm a Miltonian.
Okay.
So I go there because what they do again. I don't go inside the build the new Anfield Theatre. I must say that Badia project. Again, Badia project did not start under the SLPP. I want to know this. The Badia project started for repair for Bay College even back before you came to power. Some of them they say them because I also acknowledge, see, you were not here in the first phase of President Bim Kawan. When you go to Milton Magai, I was in Femi Taylor hostel. I was in room 4 for the better part of my days in Milton Magai. If you go there, if you drag your foot now the new tile with them put, the old one will be there, the better pass the new one. If you go now the outside with them see the repair. No, if you want to, can I give you a chance?
Yeah, no, I just want to land. So I really want to.
Pretty good.
I really want
I don't go by the health it. You know, you talk on the
Okay,
health.
well,
Because
No, I don't take me time. I still get 2 minutes.
I give 4 minutes.
Okay.
Because we spend more time on the free quality education for make you outline some of the things more like
So, Alex, I really want.
but one to have for bring Mike. Honorable bring out some of the things. He disagree with some of the things. He agrees with the free quality education, a very good program what the president will bring, but implementation of the problem. So some of the things where he disagree with, even some of the figures the way they give, he not believe so like of course the question way for him. So Usa you feel say una don't go wrong.
So this is it.
We make honorable to pick on all the things what
He will
happen.
pick on everything. To be very sincere, he will pick on everything. If we don't know, he will everything. So, but one of the things in way are glady, where they pick on, I think he's focusing more on the quality, the implementation. You don't get to tell me of this entire thing. And I don't feel say they argue say then thing they know they will. Because not the perfection in the look at. So I just want to let understand.
When still get positive results.
Yes, I just want to understand. Say, Honorable, even your house, who say you day, you go put everything in place. Problems day. I see you highlight few things and you highlight textbooks. Honorable, I would see citizens' responsibility very key. Government go get the wheel. Government go get the wheel for also monitor. But it also takes you and me as citizens that follow know what's right and what's wrong. So if you're not a teacher, I come to all the things that we talk about. If you're not a teacher, government or you're not school superintendent, your responsibility now for can't take learning materials and cry on your school, na your constituency. But I don't really feel saying that government in work that day for come out go money. So you really for say no, I they come. Let's also start for
some of honorable say it's like the president even deceived the people of this country.
How?
For example, saying we'll pay for 300,000 for picking them and not for pay 30,000 picking them.
Well,
say then go be primary school in every section. Up to this, according to honorable,
so,
not like that. They not agree with them. Milton Magana, one of the most progressive universities in this government.
Alex, I want to come to that. I want wait they talk, I mean right all them things and the way they talk. Yeah. First of all, honorable talk about recruitment and replacement. I want honorable understand say inside this country I will be get people that will call UU teachers. If you want for improved learning outcomes, it starts from inside the classroom. You get forget the quality of teachers them way for pass that information they to that picking. When we came into power, when we did an assessment, entire learning assessment, why learning outcomes are poor, first of all, not even get trained teachers. Honorable, you don't mean say because you get a degree, you get masters, that means you qualify to be a teacher. Teaching is a profession. You have what we call classroom methodologies. You get what we call cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domains, so you get for learn. Behavior therapies. You get for learn all them things in it. So you can get degree, to teacher. So I really want. I don't know.
Look at another aspect when we get this issue of government. They talk about 22% budgetary. Who then they give to the education sector.
Yeah.
Is it true that majority are from the international partners?
Well,
like the UNDP and other partners.
So for answer that question, even though I know able to get a rebuttal from to honorable, yes, majority are partners. So listen. So this is why partnership is key.
So the reason why I ask
because of sustainability.
Don't they see more concern? Say the presidency, the chief minister office, then they get more allocation when it comes to budgetary business in this country. You understand? But programs like this, the free quality education, now, to just make example on the Field Salon program. But these programs only they feed on international support.
It's not
What about
only.
we on local? Well, it's not
It's not only. We are.
but majority of the
No,
funding.
well, it's not only. We are. I want you to understand. Say, we don't allocate 20% of the budget, we entire budget in this country, to education.
Education.
Yeah. So.
But when you check, majority of it don't go inside. And just the foreign aid.
So that's what I'm coming to. We don't. First of all, I want you to say 20%, not to say video.
No, of course. Yeah.
Maybe 10%. Yeah, during honorable then. No, 2017. Look it up.
Before the
2017. Look at what's now. Yeah, not 10 point something. Look them up for we. Maybe 10 points, not to be 16.
I know
So we double them to 20%, one of the highest in Africa. Yes, we cannot do it alone.
Okay.
We cannot. Yeah, and you know, go tell me say. Not the right time for Lord one. Because as much as what you want for talk, but the quality, well, honorable the stress on, you go to school, blackboard no day, I call and chalk no day, picking and they pay 50,000 for let them eat. One of the things that way honorable go agree with me is the access. Bro, this year number 2025, about 114,709 picking and then pass and was over 90% pass rate. Yeah, you go question them quality, you want for question them picking and they're not able, they're not sabi read and write. But the fact here is everybody don't know say education important in this country. Not be this so before 7 years back. That awareness raising, mama them all that how they see now picking and when they say career day. Mommy says when not able get when not go school safe. They go all in out where they sell for make sure say picking dress like doctor and all that thing. So that awareness raising is what we build on the quality.
But if we question the quality.
No, let me see. Let me come. Quality is a process. Quality don't ever stop. Even if you bring hybrid blackboards, even if you bring full internet, fast internet services inside classroom, still there is more up for growth, more up for I call them quality. Alex, I will tell you this. I will sit here and tell you, say the American system, education system, I will look into it and I bring a lot of faults them with it. Recently, as in the talk so, there is the Nurses Association in America, don't strike, they don't strike right now, big time because they want to pull them as professional nurses inside the federal loans. When Obama launched, how you call them, the Obamacare, the affordable health care, you get to tell the try for talk.
Yeah.
The first day when they launch, I crash. So people keep building on them. And the American social system, the old people that they call so the American social system, it took over 30 years for them perfect time. So all them things where they happen, now problems them where they inside. Now me and you, now yeah, it's not a talk say, I was a bit disappointed with Honorable. Now yeah, it's not, it's say, is see, now in constituency, we are in then they pay, picking and they pay 50,000 for it's essential. What you know, say you're a lawmaker, you very well know, say that is illegal. It is not done. It is not acceptable. You forbid the one person because you represent that constituency there for make sure say you effect the change there. You stop them. You alarm them. Instead of you bring them up as a discussion.
So Honorable,
you're not gonna blame government.
Might they say condone corruption?
Yeah.
I think you still struggle for understand that aspect of the talk. It's
Okay, make it clear.
It's a legal fee where they take na pay in the hand because government is not supplying everything for the food they're cooking. No, the old PTA meeting, I make us say the problem owner get is you're quick to conclude. You understand? Whatever you do this evening, where I talk certain things, note them down, go to the Ministry of Education, ask, and maybe because you're in the because you're in the office of the president, you're able to talk to the president for make more reforms. What they say basically is this. Mike, they need supply wood, now then schools and they need supply some area they want charcoal they cook with, and then they supply them. They need supply Maggie. You understand? Basically, when they go now then school and maybe you've not even seen the school supply. Now rice, beans, oil, you understand?
Well, another school of thought, they give a subvention.
No. You see, this is where I still they try to explain. Let Mike understand. Okay, let's imagine say Naomi they give subvention. How much they give subvention? They give 10 leons for subjection per term. In that time, you get almost like a 12 weeks.
So what are they? So
Let me-
what are Honorable, I'm not. I just want for land and no. So what with all this way they say, you they put like say ministry nobody say accept them.
Of course, because
So no. That's not true.
okay,
Ministry no go no don't put it that way, Honorable. You know a lawmaker. Ministry no go no
Mike.
say
Mike,
that they take money.
Mike, when last did you visit a school? When last did you talk to a teacher?
Yeah, but I get relatives say where they go school.
No. When last did you talk to an head teacher?
We're not a bougie.
No, wait.
Honorable. We're
No,
not a bougie.
Mike.
And they talk to
Mike. You're having an opportunity. You know, this is then conversation at edition say, I am not here to win a debate. Yeah. This is why I talk to you. Because for me, talking to you here is an opportunity to send a message direct to the president. Because what you did learn now today, you take you go to get conversation with the president and say, this day happen. You understand? And all the schools across the country, usually they do school feeding programs. The parent and they pay, you understand, for supplements, the things that we not do.
So, right.
And me,
It shouldn't be.
no, thank you.
So the problem at the Ministry of Basic.
Thank you.
Education.
So, in my own opinion, that is exploiting the poor people. You know why? You know why the people
So
believe.
how do you blame the thing why I want for no, Honorable? Are they trying to exonerate government position on this? So maybe me and you they get
Do
a
you
different
have?
view.
Do you have?
Me, I don't deny what you they say.
Okay.
Let's establish this.
Okay.
I am not denying say what's in that. But it happen. Picking that they take money na picking that na pamphlet. Then
No.
But what they say, me point to me they raise this. It is not
Do
acceptable.
you want me to give you Bami's number so you go outside and call him so you confirm?
So what I'm
What
saying,
are they saying now? So is
the ministry aware of this.
of course
And
this is
the ministry
where
get, the ministry get. Are you saying? Because from here, I'll call the Minister of Education.
also you.
Are you saying the ministry? The ministry is aware of this.
They make a very good point.
Yeah.
At the same time, as a platform also, I go in for them.
Because you're not a lawmaker, you can raise this in parliament.
You know.
But you said that
Yeah.
Kalat everything happen. This is
Now
where
corruption that.
one of
this
this
is-
is how I liked. Want to
Now
have
corruption.
equality.
Now corruption and honorable.
Corruption. I want to have. What they say.
Okay,
what I
okay,
like, have
okay.
equality.
This is
Agree.
this is where this is where I'll draw the curtain on this. Yeah. One. What are they saying now is in the school system, how the school system they operate. You get head of schools. You get school management boards. You understand? And that one they the whole meeting, then cancel, then get the PTA meeting. This is why they talk to you. So now not one sense if why don't my community we come out they can say we don't go na the meeting, the school don't tell you say this supply don't come, now then say not come, now this will for supply. You know why they bring them to you? Because it is good. The essence of free quality education for pull board in the Commonwealth aid. So if you pull board in the Commonwealth aid by paying 10,000 leons for the Commonwealth, then you expect the Commonwealth for the pay, you understand? Another money for supplement school feeding and then schools and the in million thoughts, it is bad.
So,
So I totally agree with you.
So
people are bringing them.
the thing where you don't know, where perhaps president also don't know, you understand, is a fact. See, then come right away one pool board in at the aid, still they pay for school feeding.
So what did I also
It
want
is
to let you know?
it's totally
So what I also want to let you know, Honorable, this is not a government decision,
okay.
right? It's corruption.
Okay, no.
So it
it
is
is too
corruption.
early. It is too early, Mike. It is too early to call it corruption.
It is corruption.
No wait.
Now graft.
No wait. This is where again I can always say, "Oh, they are them platform here. Let's don't rush to win." Yeah.
It's not a
Wait.
government. So how you call
You go and do the investigation first.
let me believe you now. So what you dey talk so?
if I can come in,
Let me
it's
believe
like
what
you
you dey
say
talk
the
so.
community people they accept the situation
Because that's what
because they are available materials all day.
This is
and then
all-
when they pick it and go school.
This is all across the country.
No.
Not only I am not talking about specifically what that happened in Gambia. This is cut across the
You are
country.
exaggerating this. Listen,
Because-
and Alex.
Because I remember
like
there was a time they go school before
yeah.
now. They go ask me to bring money for Thanksgiving, bring money for sports.
And not
I
stop
think they will be
and not
at
stop it
those
still today.
days.
So-
But
so-
again, I think I like this one, you understand, but I have other issues to talk about. Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Well,
Thank you.
possibly might go on like you
No,
were
no,
satisfied with the way. So what you do have this platform they do? No we will do it, but we're not leaders them. We have to open up the space.
Of course.
So at least
For me, this is what I have given Mike. So Mike, they go do Richard. You take the.
I want to take your word for it.
Let us have a tripartite approach to this.
Okay.
One, you take the message to the Ministry of Education and State House. You take the camera, roll it in those schools in the provinces. Me go take them up in the Parliament, so we have a solution
So
to
why
this.
you not be don't take them all along?
Okay, you know why? There are certain times where you deal with a perennial situation. You just don't go to one school and you say problem, then you shout.
No, but you say
No, wait.
you said the whole country they happen there.
Yes.
So you don't already the law say you don't
Because
get you presumptive data.
You know how much I don't talk about education at this country. If I tell you about the interview I don't do on education, no more alone. I have done more than like 100 interviews on education. I have never spoke on this
But you can move a motion on this.
until I reach the level where I reach you and cross-check with the DDM and tell me say it is an approved policy from the ministry. So your role is get to the ministries and know what is happening and come back to the public and prove me wrong.
What I know for fact is the ministry not endorse that. This I know for fact. Say from the policy level, that is not something we endorse.
Which of the policies?
The free quality education policies.
Which
the
page?
thing- Eh?
Which page of the policies?
I will go talk to let Pekin and pay 10,000.
Which page of the
But it's
policy?
not a common thing.
So it's like
How you expect? But it's not a common thing. This is a hypothesis.
That's
How you expect? Say government will make free quality education. Government say okay, they provide feeding for picking them. Not so government one way they do this. World Food Program they inside big time where they spend huge money for this. Governments are spending huge money on that. Then government decides say government accepts say okay na policy let the picking and the pay 10 million for wheat. You know they. We don't go do that. So these are just inconsistencies. So what you mean try to tell you say these are just inconsistencies.
Bring on now. If you say the deal,
the DDM across the country.
The DDM confirms
It implicates people now.
Then did it happen?
Mike, you know one thing where people know me for? I am a sound MP and I stand for what is right. Whatever I say to you here,
so let me
cross-check them and you get the facts. Can I go on with other issues?
So let me just round up with this one. If you say the DDM confirms that did it happen,
it happened at the schools.
So you have to like outrightly say now because of the failure of the ministry for implement effectively the presidency agenda, it don't lead up to corruption or for other people then they force people then for like take money from.
Okay,
bottom line don't lead up to corruption.
Let also say this to Mike. When they supply them food, then they way WF can go left in the schools. Then there is totally poor monitoring. Yeah, and even the balance of usage on them food in there. I still they say
that's a fair concern.
I still they say Mike.
If you
Mike,
say no,
Mike, go to the schools.
If you say there is poor monitoring, that is a fair concern, a very fair concern. That is not something I can measure here because I don't work with the Ministry of Education. So that is a fair concern. But what I want for stress to you is, it is not a policy. It is not a policy, say,
Mike,
come from Ministry of Education. I know that say, the beginning of pay for
you've not seen the policy of the free quality education. No, you've not.
So
you've not seen it. No, agree for you never see the policy.
No, what are these done?
So I was saying something else.
You don't see, I mean, don't see it. So.
Before Mike come inside, yeah. Mike talk about the new hospitals and way President Biodun commission. Mike, the greatest disservice President Biodun do to this nation, now ignoring 3 hospitals which were almost 80% complete.
Which ones are that? Those.
If you go to the Hospital of Excellence within Lumley, just by them, there's a big hospital standing there. If you go Waterloo.
So how you ignore that? The hospital they don't build a whole 166 bed hospital way functional now, state of the art equipments in the Center of Excellence for Pediatrics.
We don't have to explain.
You know, so how you say he abandoned. You have to look at project constituencies also.
Okay.
So it can possibly say the project, sometime during the time where that project they start on now, because I know where you coming from now. You say they go. You dey try for CC because now APC will start a project like that. So we will come we abandon them. You know how many projects in the way APC don't start or don't count done.
Okay,
So
Mike,
they're not gonna just look at that hospital.
Mike.
Now people in the give money.
Mike,
So probably there had been a lot of we don't see Nayad and they pay for roads themselves, Alex. Well, then they pay contractors them. Some roads and they will wanna pay contractors them. Well, then them contractors and they we don't even see them again. Some run away.
okay, Mike,
Oh, come now new fresh
Alex,
agreements.
I'll be the talk where Mike come inside. I think that was the ground rule say
No, go
you
ahead.
have time to
Go ahead.
respond.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mike, you get 3 hospitals with a total of 300 beds. The one at Macaulay Street, the one at Lumley, and the one at Waterloo. I don't also make something clear to you. See, I am not here to talk APC and SLPP. I'm here to talk about the welfare of the people. And in talking to the about the welfare of the people, you get to get a situation where you get to be sensitive to the plight of the ordinary people.
And we are. Very much.
Are you done?
Yeah.
I want why they talk. Well, I am not the
Yeah, well,
speaker.
I know the
I am not the speaker, but I like to speak in silence. It's good for me that way.
Okay.
So I spoke to the Minister of Health. You can call him on this and ask and say, why are these 3 hospitals not completed? And he say, oh, what do we need for completing 3 hospitals and are just $3 million? So imagine we have 3 hospitals. We will give it 300 beds in Sierra Leone. You understand? We will address the needs of we poor people them. For $3 million, we've abandoned those hospitals. I am not talking because they were started by the APC, but I am talking because then 300 bed hospital and they for be service to the people of Sierra Leone. I am not talking because they were constructed by the APC. I talk because we have invested money into them as a nation, and today they are lying. They are not doing anything. And guess what? Guess what? This is the Minister of Health telling me in open, you understand, and in Parliament when I be talk to him before the state opening, he say you just need to engage with the Minister of Finance again because we only need $3 million. So meaning before he reached that conclusion, say they only need $3 million for the contract. So it means say he has engaged. You understand? He has met with the people concerned, and he know this is what they needed. What I want to let Mike do is think about the number of people where they struggle with health facility in the salon. You don't ever visit Okupa Hospital?
I don't visit a lot. I don't work there.
You don't work now at Hospital?
So let me make this very clear.
No. You don't visit them.
Okay. Now,
You don't visit them of late? No, just answer me no more.
Listen,
You don't visit them of late?
I don't visit almost. Wait, let me consider. Allow me.
Because you know what, make
I don't visit. Welcome to hospitals. That's my background.
No, I'm not speaking about your background. I'm speaking about the condition. I'm talking about the condition of the healthcare in Sierra Leone. Mike, they try for it try for people wash them.
I will also tell you, say, Honorable, this government, I might make mention of some of them, they're ready to expand primary healthcare, access to primary healthcare. We also get for
300 clinics. They don't put light.
They don't invest in maternal health. They don't establish the national public health emergency. They don't improve a lot of areas in the health sector.
Okay, let me also
Look at impacts here. Not look at. Now make I tell Honorable
Mike, let's keep the conversation educative.
Alex.
Yes,
No,
they come.
I don't think I don't say anything where don't
At
talk
this
about
stage,
it. You understand? I want us to be calm and get we self understand what we talk. In the area of the health sector, what's Mike say they've built over is it now they talk about 500 hospitals?
We don't solarize.
Okay, so not build. You know when you talk about access, when you talk about access to health, you understand? You're talking about we don't make access. People able access health facilities in their communities. You understand? Far more better now than IBD. You don't talk about that. You talk about we don't add solar to the way it's saved because in my own constituency, for example, na Munu, we don't pass that level. The long and back way before 2012. You understand? So I am talking about. This is where I talk about. I not only talk about data in mouth. I talk about locations. where you don't build any new hospitals here. Because when you talk about access, I am not talking about quality in the health care now. You're talking about access. When you talk about access and affordability, now the way safe. But again, what Mike know can understand is, Mike, if you read national reports, like
So, Nick, I just want to say something to Honorable.
No, you come in next. I just want to ask Honorable this question. So you have to say, Mike, now any other government officials and we can come and give statistics. The statistics are not realistic to what they have put on the ground.
let's say this. I remember I've said this once in one program. If you want to talk about international statistics, yeah, I work in an institution where I no go name for certain reasons. But most times when they report to the institutions and the international institution, they are not here. Alex. Say for example, Kadiatu Farm with the America, one do statistics now. Then trust them in your own hands for let you give them the data, the analysis and everything, then give them benchmark. Yeah. It depends to you for either give an accurate analysis, you understand, or for give a government-driven analysis.
On a more serious note, this should not coming from a law.
Because some of the report them or
Because
you know why I make her say this. 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 Mike, I have never been in any other part of the world. And I had on the all my life.
So what's that if it's in
So when you look at some of their statistics that we Mike they talk about,
institution that is dishonest.
no, they are, because when you look at the reports them with the get, you understand, and you look at the harsh reality on the ground, you do not say these are not match. They are not anything.
Well, you know, be come incorrect. So now the one that we now this time that they're not correct.
Mike, Mike, if I want to politicize this debate, you will not debate.
No, but the thing is, the honorable.
No, I don't try.
No, it's a constructive one.
So the opportunity for
Honorable, listen.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to, because you say it is politics and the people. I want to speak for the people.
Okay, honorable, listen.
I am representing people, and in my constituency, I represent all shades of people. But if you want to politicize it, I am happy.
So now, Mike,
this is the thing.
So now I give you the opportunity to politicize the debate. Go ahead.
I am a bit.
You will respond to Honorable background. Honorable say the facilities on the left, particularly the health sector, wanna abandon them for me, according to a mere $3 million what the Minister of Health said just need for push them. But when the president in office, they get huge amount of money of Dandy. And health sector or the health system now one way can give beaucoup strength to human capital development.
So the thing is, I know one for Alex. I know one for speak on to what the honorable they say, yeah. Whether I talk to minister time about 3 million, that has to be verified, yeah. But I want the honorable understand one thing. Say, it's about Lumley. Say there is a huge facility where they start.
Which is bigger than the one you built.
Okay, well, I don't know about that. The one we built 166. Okay, honorable, I want you to understand one thing first. I am a senior health practitioner in this country. I go school first. I went to University of Ghana. I came back. I practiced in rural communities. I managed the hospital as an acting medical superintendent before I traveled. Where I traveled, I was highly involved in the healthcare system in this country. So I know the landscape of healthcare system in this country. Yeah, I just want to set that premise. Where healthcare deliveries they happen or healthcare allocations, it's informed by data. Yeah, informed by demographics. If they just build hospital no more because then come, then go to your constituency, then go build hospital there. Then get for look at the picking away the then get for look at if na more belly woman and they die day, then get for look at if na more picking and they die day, then get for look at if na diabetes more common day or hypertension common day. Now based on that need day, then they bring the kind healthcare delivery system in that community day. And one of the things I want to tell you about, if you take a look at the chiefdoms, we get about 190 chiefdoms in this country. So if I tell you say we don't solarized over 300 peripheral health units them across this country, You calculate 190 by 300. That will tell you, say, at least 1, 2, how you call them, peripheral health units or CHC, when a community health clinics, most of them are one chiefdom. They also get for look at the radius. They get for look at radius. There is nowhere we are in a 5 miles radius in this country where you not get a peripheral health unit, where you not get a PHU. Where they
Michael F.
It's true. That's a fact. So there is so there is a difference.
Wait. You know, this way you talk so. No,
that is a fact.
No, it is not.
Because can I tell you? Because you know why make I say that is a fact?
Mike, it's not.
Okay, well I'll substantiate them for you. Why make I tell you that a fact? When you take a look at the peripheral health units in this country first, they are.
Can we take Freetown as an example?
Freetown, you don't get peripheral health units at Freetown. So the difference when you don't know, listen, you have peripheral health units. You don't get peripheral health units.
Now Western area.
I know. Now
Western area.
Now CHC
okay.
Get.
Give me 5 mile radius. No, what I mean interest. No, wait. Let me interrupt you, please.
No,
wait. You know where you talk so. You're talking from a position of knowledge.
Fine.
So that is why. That is why I am listening. So what I want you to tell me now is, I give Eastern, for example, from Kuntolo. You understand? Show me the 5 mile radius outside a CHCs and
they. But CHCs and they all over.
No. Show me where they are. Okay. Show me where they are. You're speaking from a position of knowledge.
So if you listen me,
those are unfortunate statements.
If you listen me, maybe you go learn from this.
Learn from within.
From what they say.
No, Mike, there's nothing to learn.
This let me background.
No.
Well, you've just been arrogant.
No.
Let me just put it for the people. Alex, when you take a look at let me give you a case study of Kuntolo first. Because now you use.
Yes.
When you take a look at Kuntolo not too far from Rukupa.
Correct.
So Rukupa gets first, then get a satellite clinic, not to even a CHC then get. If you try to understand the difference between a peripheral health unit, a community health unit, a satellite clinic, a static clinic, then you come to referral hospitals, then you go understand all the health dynamics here, what they explain. So when you use a case study of Kuntolo, there is no need for let them get a PHU or CHU in a Kuntolo, because Kuntolo already gets a referral center and gets a satellite clinic there. So the people that wear the Kuntolo, it's easy for them access healthcare facilities where them.
So when you don't,
so
road nothing.
So at the camp, Mike. So listen. We argue. Let me say, even the American health system, when a great healthcare system, we are work as a clinician, they where COVID can. Alex, there was a huge challenges. In fact, aprons then done, masks then done. Now plastic bags then will be used for apron for use them. You see countries like Turkey and other India, they all be the same. Ventilators don't be the same in America. They expose the American healthcare system. What are they trying to say here? Let's look at impact here, bigger impact. I know they can't tell you now, I say the healthcare system is perfect. I will never sit here and tell you Sierra Leone is 7. There will always be issues. But what I'm telling you here, we are making progress. We say we'll be there, not today, we'll be now. We don't reduce maternal mortality by 70%. This is not an argument. If Honorable Kosidonaya, Alex, let me just land. If Honorable Kosidonaya, you want to take government, you the campaign for Kana Power 2028, and then you don't believe in the indexes, you don't believe in the metrics of this country, you question them, you don't even know, say, a third party assessment, when they do all them dates is there, when they collect. You agree, you argue, say, them data they are when they make like give and they give, but you agree with the data where MCC, where World Bank pool say, now 4.8. You don't agree with that. So you check, you pick what you want. So now we know the sit down and what are the conversation like na base today. Or let's pick you know a parliamentarian, a seasoned parliamentarian. When you sit here, people expect more of you and more from you.
Will I ask you this health sector? You know the APC under the Aneskoma regime, maybe it's the banner somehow like we. Also, this government of President Bill is the quality of education. If we say them, don't bring the quality.
Okay, let me
Fred Kadov.
what in Mike talk? We say there is no part in this country they work 5 miles when they meet a health facility, not a tuna lie. That one day a need for
5 mile radius.
yes. In fact, let's take my own constituency for example, where I am building all 4 now for reduce the mileage. Like when you come out na Kaula for Kana Krimabana, it's almost a distance of 10 miles. You understand? And Usai Krimade, you get other villages who they be like 13 miles. We no get no health facility. So I look at the closest proximity, and that's where we've built one. I did it myself.
No,
Mike.
that
No, like
when I do go Falaba.
you know possible, Mike. You're provoking the people when you say that. No, you're provoking the people.
Then they get this challenge.
No, come on, Mike. This is not true. Let's allow me, please. No, na media with a lie power with people. Them. It's not true. Again, when we get the free health care, I agree. Like every system here said, there are challenges. But what would they talk about now access? You know they tell me say solar where you go put now hospital now access. Hey Mike, solar not to access. You talk about access when you build more healthcare where the accessible to the word now access.
Well, again, solar is also there for improving access.
Oh no, no, not to access. No, I not agree. It help for give more training time service to the people.
Because there was a time
it help for
they use church light. That's why on our government they be bringing this solar business.
Thank you.
For stop that.
That one they not to access.
But because lights not be the people they get access to
it improve quality service. When you talk about access, it's different from quality service. Yeah. So what they say to Mike is the people in Kubola, the people in Falaba, the people in Cambia, the people in Pujo, no go forgive Mike for telling say within 5 mile radius that they get hospital. That's not true. A need for
so
acts for mass.
Revisit that.
Yes. In fact, by the policy of government, it should not be 5 miles. It should be 3 miles.
No, it's not 3 miles.
Ebo,
it's 5 miles.
I meet with the DHM team.
It's not 5 miles.
Mike, law not argue. Law not argue over this. It means government does not have accurate policy. I am telling you, when I was doing this project, I met with the DHM team in Cambia, and they gave me the specification. I can give this to you again and again and again.
Do you know how many
Mike.
Do you know how many healthcare facilities are in Sierra Leone?
Listen to me.
No, wait.
I don't need for no. I don't need for no.
Because since the bill say
what I need for no is what you talk na lie. And that lie they into fact because no lie. Mike, you don't Mike na lie.
You don't know how many healthcare
Mike,
facilities
you
are
the
in
lie
Sierra Leone.
say I don't know, but I know it's not 5 mile radius. No, I know it's not 5 mile radius. I know allow you. I know allow you for there. I know allow you for there. And the lie particularly say within 5 miles.
No,
Mike, no, what Adam. Let me tell you. Wait, I'll tell you this now. My advice to you was,
Alex,
let us don't politicize this debate.
Every 5 miles
No, it's not
radius.
true. You the lie.
Every 5 miles radius. Quote me here. Every 5
I'm not
miles
gonna quote you.
radius. Listen, Alex.
I agree with you.
Get a health facility.
I'm not gonna post the lie.
Within every 5 mile radius.
It's not possible, Mike.
It is part of the Bamako initiative. Listen.
No. Listen.
It is.
No.
Listen,
Mike.
Alex. Every 5 miles radius, you get.
Recently, na Kwenadugu, they taught Bele woman over 27 miles on an armor, and you still lying to the people. This is painful, Mike. Don't do this to the people of Sierra Leone.
Every 5
This is
miles
27
radius.
miles.
Every 5.
You lying, Mike. You lying. What on?
Even if the river in areas.
Even what you know explain where the time for make you understand is this is what the policy says. Say from this it will be every hospital for them within 5 miles. But in the say
Access man a question.
you don't need to ask me. You're not the moderator.
No,
you are not the moderator, Mike.
You don't ask me
No,
questions.
you are not the moderator.
You ask me questions.
No, you are not the moderator.
Since you are so informed about this whole healthcare thing, I am asking you, do you know how many healthcare facilities? Because they deny say every 5 miles get yours, will not even get what in a maternal and child health post day. So I tell you now, I say, do you know how many healthcare facilities are in this country? You know?
Are you done?
Do you know how many healthcare facilities?
Are you done?
I just want to.
Are you done
You
shouting?
don't know.
Are you done shouting?
Then they argue.
No, are you done
We
shouting?
got over 1,400 healthcare facilities in this country.
And they are all within 5 every 5 miles to the meet
When you
hospital.
do your calculations,
Mike, you're lying. Stop lying. Stop embarrassing yourself.
It's okay.
That's all I want you to do.
Stop embarrassing the conversation.
No, stop embarrassing
No,
yourself.
you watching the conversation.
No, stop embarrassing
You are here to
yourself.
win
I will
the
not.
debate.
No, you see,
No, you are
I
here to
came
win
not
the debate.
winning a debate.
No, you are here.
I came to.
You are here to win the
I
debate.
came to give you an information from the president.
When you go do
But
a
what you
research
do,
on
so
that,
what you
every
do,
5
you know
miles
what?
radius.
No, that's
listen
not
now.
true, Mike.
Every 5 miles radius, I'm saying this, when I cut this and paste them. Every 5 miles radius in this country get a health post.
So I choose
Every 5 miles radius in this country get a health post. Some of them will meet them. Some them will meet them. Not all you bill them, will meet them.
When actual fact, they are particularly at the far end of the country.
No, talk and back, let Mike
So,
hear you.
by
No,
policy,
thank you. Explain
very
again.
clear say it go day by policy. Just like to talk to the free quality education.
If I be within
Don't tell me
5
say
miles, that's what the
CDK,
policy say.
but,
The
you know,
policy
they
say
happen
within
in
5
reality.
miles.
But
Every
no, that's
hospital
not
for within
it.
5
But they
miles.
still have
But for them,
to
Mike,
but-
they say every 5 miles. Waiting they talk, waiting they talk.
Every
Mike,
5 miles
you have not, you don't
people have
understand.
access.
No.
People have access
but
to
it's not
healthcare
true.
facilities.
It's not true, Mike.
They have access to
You're embarrassing yourself. I
They
don't want
have
you to
access.
embarrass yourself.
They have access.
No,
Let me tell you,
Mike. No,
when they
Mike.
talk about, listen, let's say something.
Mike, you dey embarrass yourself.
Maybe the video on a pool cam. Or they say when I get a video.
You send me your.
Or when I take a video and cap. I want you understand one thing. Say, for instance, let me give you a scenario. I don't want to let you while they talk.
Okay.
When I can. Like for instance, let's say you get na a turn day. You get a maternal health post day. When I MCH 90 run. Then this person can, when I be a woman, you don't get to tell me, it gets complicated delivery. You don't get what they try for talk. Within that person don't able to care for, and then they put an arm up the referral.
Well,
It don't mean say that person don't get access to healthcare post. So that make they tell you say every 5 miles radius in this country, cut me. The Minister of Health say, listen to me. Every 5 miles radius in this country must have even an MCH post. We have over 1,400 health facilities across this country.
I know we
Not that we build them all, no. Not to that they tell you. Some we met them. So this is a fact. Look it up. It is a fact.
I don't play the video because
It is a fact. So
Not
if you
to-
say then they transfer
comment
somebody,
to the
then they
person,
pull somebody in a corner now. They will put somebody in a corner.
the comment where the person they gonna say we don't work out for 13 miles. It's so not go hospital and they call on
So now
authority.
hospital you call. So me
Yeah,
talk about
they
healthcare
help them.
facility.
Yeah, they
Hospital
help
not a
them.
clinic.
Okay,
A
Mike.
clinic is not a clinic is not a health post. Let me try to understand this.
Now move to
Mike.
I don't need for sit down now. Okay, you are not informed on this. So let me kind of tell you, go back, let you ask questions. Let me kind of tell you,
you know-
every 5 miles radius in this country,
Mike.
every 5 miles radius in this
Mike.
country gets either a health post where you go get an MCH where they cater to the woman, then every 5 miles radius you must get a health facility where they dey. So if you get, let me say, if you get a complicated delivery, woman they bleed, something like that, community they way they. The woman where they not able to handle, the nurse where they the MCH where they not able to handle that belly woman they. They get for referral. So it not mean say because they put somebody per amok, then they refer and go to hospital. Therefore, work and go to the referral hospital. That means say, oh, that person, me man, even at riverine areas, Usai Motukano they reach. When I bought you the Costco, places like CTA and others, they have CHEs there. We reach children with vaccination day. These are not things I've come see that. This is something that I know. I worked with the public healthcare system in this country for over 16 years. I know this.
Mike.
So somebody
Mike.
send me
Mike.
information on that. So this was this deny you argument.
Mike, you're embarrassing
This is not
yourself.
through Google they go away.
Mike,
It's
say
just
wetin?
a short time say now. The
come on.
answer where the person they get they say nothing like that they know they say
Reader,
say no, it is not true.
that's what.
That's for every 5 miles radius.
Mike, why last you work
There
as
is
a
a health facility in Sierra Leone. Whilst there was a government effort to ensure that most peripheral health facility we are approximately 5 miles.
Exactly, that's the
But
policy.
It is not a policy. And then tell you say,
after the Civil War.
okay, and then tell you say,
this is not
Mike,
universally.
Mike, you know what I know.
we're watering
Mike,
we're watching the conversation. It also depends on what they watch, and also depends on algorithms. Yeah.
So that's not possible. Just send them.
Fine.
And it just Google and send them.
Mike,
But anyway,
let's go to something else. Exactly. I just
the human capital development on gender equality, and one thing why I like that, so the administration be able to promote gender equality through legislative reforms, where of course a member of parliament, more women don't in a position now, and of course the Jury Act being give opportunity for 30 women and they in a position in terms of decision making and all in there.
I know go to Dandy until I correct Mike again when he talk about the allocation to the education sector. By 2007, the allocation to the education sector was 3.6%. Not until President Koma came and make them to 16%. Again, the free will again for Gogulam.
Look him up.
And also, after that one day, now that we get 22% of we budget allocation, Mike, it's a shame that we're talking about 22% of our allocation. And you're talking about, Mike is ill-informed, Alex. When you ask Michael the question, say, of the 22%, if not donor driven money, now the 22%, Mike, you also need to understand so the budget, what they do budget, not to donor money, would they anticipate. Say, okay, if they don't know, then can't give it. Mike need to know the policy, say, just like in the education and health, the more allocation you give as a country of your GDP, you understand, the more donor they come and say, oh, then people look serious in this. So waiting we don't do in the last couple of years, we're talking about giving 22% of we own GDP into education. It is not donor funds. So if we let Michael Sidoya as a spokesperson of government and say, now the money above say the international community they can't give we now the budget for Mike, that's ill-informed. But again, I want to say this. Even at the time when government said they allocate 22%, waiting funny, Mike not know this. In the supplementary budget, they reduce education and add to the office of the president. As we speak, so currently, this year or the end, so the money they allocate to the office of the president is more than what Mike they allocate to education. The same for health that you talk about. So meaning we are running a state where the welfare of the president is more important than the welfare of the people.
All right.
So when you come to gender empowerment, you understand, even before government make them a national law, it was in our constitution of our party. And if you read the APC constitution, they say we'll do everything with powers as a party for make 30% of all positions. And that is where, even though they debate them, will be make fun of and say, it is a policy of our party. And when you look at key empowerment situations, you understand, the APC started introducing young people into governance and women into governance. Yes, as a member of the legislative, I am proud to say, during my own tenure as a member of parliament, we introduced key policies, reforms, and laws we geared towards empowerment of women. You understand? Today we get the 30% women in almost every sector. That is not just one thing where anybody will say, oh no, it never happened. It happened. And it's a good thing for our women because the women being empowered are not just red or green women. They are Sierra Leonean women. And if we have the opportunity, we want to empower more women. I have seen members of parliament who are women today, you understand, who are better debaters, who are outstanding debaters, you understand? So for me, that one, you don't get nothing to say about them. The laws we have made, and today what we have.
So it's a pass for this government.
No, well, the women's empowerment has always been a pass for.
So then copy and from one.
In fact, by the time they introduced the 30%, we had more women in
the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act 2022. You as lawmaker, you know for talk to. It's 2022. That's not
So when I talk, what I talk, we don't understand.
The man that tell you say that I pass for we say not pass.
So what you don't understand what I talk is, I say I am proud to be part of the members of parliament who passed that bill.
So is it a pass from this?
So do you know when I became a member of parliament?
Is it a pass for this government? You still not action.
So now people ask the question. So now let me say to the ask.
Is it a pass for this government?
For me,
now copy from.
No, it's not yet a pass for this government. It is not yet. It is not yet.
Mike, is it a pass?
It is not yet a pass.
2022, we did it boldly. It's called the the Gender Equality Women's Empowerment Act 2022.
So
the Prohibition for Child Marriage Act
on
2024.
On other areas, when you ask me the question, is it a pass? And I said no. I was expecting to explain the challenges in that act.
There will be challenges every time for everything. Even your health challenges.
You see, Mike, this is where you're losing. You lose every debate you go. Okay, for example, when you take the child, the child marriage, what we do, there is still room for more education. Because what we do concurrently, it was not just the G will. We passed the gender bill. We also know there was a gap because you can get a women empowerment bill, but if at the lowest end, the small one is still they go married and they still involved for other things, it distracts them growth. So we also seal that one day.
But things like that act, one of the MPs said, like the Bondo business.
Me granny na so we are not talk about Bondo.
All right, so that count. So this is a problem with politicians. So
let me talk about Bondo. It's
the gender equality under our governments. I go rate me. I pass.
No, pass. Everybody knows the President Bill
mention of the Jewish Act and one way you look at the challenges are also there.
There will always be challenges.
Of course, funding my serious challenge. I know even big guy lights.
Alex, if we sit here, if we take every ministry, every MDA, every institution.
If I this year, less than 20%.
So Adikam.
Allocation to all ministries.
Adikam. If you take a look at every ministry, every challenge, every ministry, every institution, every MDA, there will be challenges. Those challenges will never stop. There will always be challenges because there is a room for perfection. You go America, you go China, you go to UK, we get structures in place, policy reforms in place. There will always be challenges. So we are up for those challenges.
We're in 2025.
Right? We are up for those challenges.
It's not like the thing we go point out now the Jewish Act, if you say, we're not able to achieve, or we're visible. Look for the challenges aside.
Well, my man, now woman gets access to land rights. That's huge. First thing, not be there. You get to tell the triporter. When at this you say, you see when you water. It is a law. It is. Let me try to establish this. As government, you look at the will. Government's intention. You look at what government want for do. Waiting at the try for tell you, it is a law. Women have access. When you talk about if it is practical or not practical. So you want to say government go. You want to say government go just go talk. So this is the thing. I don't like AKK when we sit here on radio. You and I, it has to be you versus me, APC versus SLPP. One thing is that let's speak on the data that is available. Let's speak on the data. The fact is, there is what? A gender equality and women's... No, listen. The fact is, there is a Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act on 2022. Inside that act, we give provisions for women and forget land rights. That is a fact. You want to argue? Look at the perfection into it. And that should be the argument. You know, what are the conversations now, Honorable? Even you as an individual, if I look at you, there are things that will poke from your past, from youth ministry, where you be there in charge of the, how you call it, the boats them, the transitional report where your name come inside and all that. But they're not important. Probably, no, I'm coming. Probably inconsistencies were there where you go speak to. They're not important. What is important here is let's speak to the available facts that are here. That is how that is how we argue. That is how we debate. That is how people need to be informed. But you everything when they talk, this government don't do nothing yet. This government no, you don't give them even the GIWI Act.
Are you done?
Even the GIWI Act, you get members of parliament there. Wait. You have members. No, I know they get pressure.
Down. I know they get
members
pressure.
of parliament within the APC. No, listen. You get members of parliament within the APC. We commend President Bio for this. We stood with President Bio. They have fought us for that. You as a whip na parliament, you want to win a debate. You criticize everything government they do. That is that you are also part of government.
All right,
you
so
don't criticize everything what government does.
I will say the Jury Act to pass. So now we go to unemployment.
Also say this to Mike. When I start this conversation today, I start to give Mike step-by-step analysis and solution until a miss.
Parliament will provide us solutions.
Until a miss. If you listen to me when I debate in Parliament, they will tell you the kind of debater I be. Until you miss that opportunity, then think you are going to politicize everything. So I just give you a spoon.
It's politics.
I just give you a spoon of what you wanted. Let me come to what you were saying. Employment.
Shall I just quickly give you some what me get now? They should say unemployment don't go up to 65% of the country population way unemployed. Not even get work, with all landing. And looking at what we don't do. And human capital development. We get high enrollment in our schools and university according to Mike Berra and according to what himself information maybe we don't get. But we see employment still high. What's the problem there?
Unemployment
Still high. What's the problem there?
The truth is, I have not seen any government initiative with concrete towards employment.
Not the bio administration.
Yes. And I will speak again to this and say, even when it comes to multinationals coming to Odonkana Salon and they are agro-based, almost all the one them will be don't come early. This government has killed almost all of them. And I'm speaking specifically into the agriculture base one day will be don't come. And this one is not good for us. When you talk about employment of the young people, these are where you don't, even when people attempt to get data, they see the stark reality on a daily basis. Today, I'll tell you, because of the unemployment rate we don't high, most of our brothers, they will be done the first degree, they now venture into law. You see the high rate of students, they graduate from law, because these are people who naturally don't have jobs. Even those who are in classrooms do not have PIN codes. Even those nurses who don't graduate in different areas do not have hospitals and clinics and health centers, as you call them. So the issue of unemployment is, one, government has not taken frantic effort for able train more entrepreneurs in the young people for coming to private sector. That's everything painful. When government decide for dish out money for agriculture, now PC and Son they not give the young people. They not give the Sierra Leoneans them. And what's fun in that project, I always laugh. If you go now all PC and Sons, then shops them across this country. Nothing or the way then they claim say that they produce, no they not then shops them. The Abbas no they not then shop. The ESO they produce no they not then shop. In fact, now more of foreigners you meet again at then shop them. So the essence of empowering the agro base with that particular project the way government use, it's a big chap. It's a big fail. So I am saying, just like what I said today, way the Minister of Finance will present another project. I say, and if you read the MCC and the World Bank report, both of them they tell you say the access to capital is a major challenge in Sierra Leone. The bureaucracies they're so huge. There was one time we almost get them correct when we go into the COVID period, when we get money from the central bank to the commercial banks for then loan people them. Interestingly.
But again, you say back now, some of them report they're not too accurate.
No, some of the reports are not too accurate.
That the one that we did, people are accurate.
So Mike goes say, Mike and
you know, when I talk about report they were not accurate, I have never. I want to let Mike. This is where Mike is losing. Simple fact. No, it's not a debate. I don't waste my time in this. I have never questioned the World Bank and the IMF reports. No, I have not.
So,
because
so
the MCC
rate is correct.
The MCC report I have not questioned. Yeah.
What the World Bank?
I am not doing this because we are a sovereign nation, but also we're part of the global world. And so very important, they are not meant to fail us.
Small.
Mike, that's an insult. No, that's an insult.
You're coming to your senses.
That's an insult.
You're coming.
What?
Only a madman will speak like that. No, you're being mad. No, you're being mad. You're being mad.
You coming to
don't speak like that.
No, you're not about
Mike, no, you know that's madness.
You coming to your senses.
Madness.
Because first you frantically said they're reporting they are skewed. So now if you talk say
I am saying when I speak on the report that are skewed, I am clear on them.
Like which ones?
Mike, I am very clear on reports. No, you are not the moderator here.
Let me bring you, Mike.
You are not the moderator.
Okay,
65%.
Come on now.
So this now,
not be rude for God's sake.
Let me just say this. I'm reading. This is the report from the Mines Ministry. It's a employment and local impact. Total workforce of 14,807 Sierra Leonean citizens, 1,122 expatriates, strong local employment with 24.8% of female representation in company positions. Community Development Fund continues to support local development initiatives. So you see the World Bank report, and we talk about, say, the employment population ratio. There's still a gap, Honorable. There's still a gap. They say we need to create 75.
That's how I speak it.
So let me land on this. Let me land on this.
Most of them not.
That is not true. I will come back and give you records here on the mining companies and royalties and tax revenue base, how you don't improve and all that. I'll come to that. But let me speak. Wait. No, let me come.
This is where Mike is not getting it right.
No.
We are talking about. No, wait. I need to correct you, Ali.
No, this man for corrects me. Not to you for corrects me.
You're killing the debate. You're talking about.
You talk about employment. Let him focus on agriculture. You get to tell the try for talk.
Any talk about agro-based organization them or institution they will be there. So we be employ locals them. Una don't come and close.
So let name like which one they will don't close.
The SLA. The SLA will be in Namange.
Which one?
The SLA. The Sierra Leone Agriculture will be in Namange.
What's the Sierra Leone Agriculture?
Yes, when if I were you go to they see all the palm trees they don't plant. You understand?
No. This guy. AKK. Anyway, make a.
Can I extension of Sokfin?
No, it is not. It's a whole company. Now, because they were overburdened with the left 9 Sokfin begin can buy products there. You know what they talk, Mike?
This Mike, it eats some time.
I will lie.
So
I will actually wrap up.
Alex.
Yes, sir.
Me, where are they talk? I like to talk about impacts. With all this world, look, if we start to dig into the intricacies, look at the little elements of it, look at how perfect it is, look at how they do things. We're not going there. But let's look at the impact, because all this thing has objective. Can you argue me, or can you deny me that the price of a parboiled rice is not down?
Parboiled rice?
Parboiled. Can you argue that?
The locally parboiled.
Parboiled rice.
No, wait.
No, that.
No, wait.
Yes.
Wait, say parboiled.
Parboiled.
The locally
parboiled rice.
Okay.
Parboiled rice.
Okay.
Can you argue?
No, wait,
that,
say parboiled. You get the imported, you get the local one.
Can you argue me that
the local one?
Listen. Can you argue me that parboiled rice is not down?
The local one.
Can you argue me that inflation is not 4.8? Can you argue me that our our, how you call it, the dollar rate has been stable for a very long time. These are all indicators of what?
Oh, you want to
drivers
discuss?
of what they do.
For the parboil, it's still yo.
No. You are helping him. You are helping him. You are helping him. I want to give you.
Parboil guys waiting a shop.
The one
Who's waiting at shop?
Yes, you are waiting. You know they tell you.
Come on.
So, it don't go down.
Okay.
Not to say you be there.
Okay,
It don't go down.
let's speak to this.
No, wait.
Let's speak to some
you're
of this.
interrupting. The fact is,
Oh, God.
so this is what I'm saying. Let's look at impacts here. If you talk about human capital development, you talk about education, you want to look at the learning outcomes, you want to look at impacts, what you don't create, access to education, gas school completion.
So
if you talk about health indicators on human capital development, you can look at maternal mortalities.
All right.
How many belly women don't die? How many picking they die? If you talk about
the topic just so broad.
Wait, please.
You ate your time. Let me come. If you talk about employment, let's look at the data. I want to speak on data. Not to your word versus my word. Not to waiting in your community, you try to reflect onto the whole Sierra Leone. What's in the data saying here is we employment ratio to population ratio. World Bank say for create 75,000 jobs every year. We're not able to create that. We create about 41,000. There is still a gap. Yeah? From what President Bio can, President Bio get a matrix. He gets a matrix where they work on. He says he wants to create 500,000 jobs. So if you calculate 41,000 jobs, from the time where you don't come to now, we're around 260 to 280. We still get 3 years for go. That's why we are expanding agriculture. That's why you see how cultivation they expand. Acres of land some don't plant. That's why you see Boko mining companies that would give a license for letting work. We'll get there. There are challenges. Every country the way they get problem with unemployment. But don't sit there and say we are not doing nothing. Like how come we're not ever employing anybody. That is indigenous. That is unfair to the people of this country.
Mike is provoking the patience of the people. Mike, when you talk about employment, it just tell like we Emasimbese Salombo no boku. If we employ, we don't know. If man then get work, we don't know. Because now man they in the area. Wait, Mike. The fact that you fly inside salon and get job no means people get job.
So is what are the arguments?
No, Mike. Mike, you don't argue like that. Allow me to present me facts. The fact that you fly inside salon, you get job.
You get job during APC 10.
Oh yes.
You are the Ministry of Youth.
Oh, that's what they told you.
Yes, you were there.
Oh,
you were the Ministry of Youth.
Mike, just like you and the other way misunderstand.
We get a lot of people that were the APC. We don't come. We get jobs.
Mike.
So don't put it that way.
Mike, many people don't have jobs.
Yeah, I agree.
We live in a society where young people are frustrated and they are taking up to jobs.
And I totally agree.
And that's the situation we find ourselves. And you're still.
I totally agree. Many people don't have jobs.
So what's your argument?
My argument is we are creating jobs.
No, you're not doing anything better.
41,000 jobs are being created
not,
every freaking year, bro. That is not enough. I agree.
Surely company.
I just gave you statistics.
Give me the companies. Give me the new companies, Michael.
17,000 jobs.
Oh my!
I told you, and you deny in fact. You don't believe in facts. You don't believe in evidence. You don't believe in data.
Mike,
how do I sit with you and argue with you, honorable?
You said 400 people are 1,000 people.
You are a member of parliament.
On a daily basis. You are a member of parliament.
Honorable, you are a member of parliament. You should be arguing on facts and data. It is so a big shame for you to sit here. You argue on every fact that is out there, authoritative facts. Then you cherry pick the facts that are good for you. You cherry pick the things that are good for your narrative. You don't do that.
You know why I'm calm?
As a member of parliament.
You know why I'm calm?
No, you don't do that.
You know why I'm calm?
You don't.
You know why I'm calm?
When we sit here, let's inform the people.
Your eyes are red now.
No. You were yelling. You raised
no.
it seems you elevate the conversation.
It seems you want to cry.
No,
you
you elevate the conversation.
Mike, you press the goal. No, you press the goal.
Relax. So all the things they try to tell you now.
And they keep quiet now for let you not get pressure.
You're not a member of parliament.
Mike,
when you sit down here,
Mike,
when you sit down here,
Mike,
listen.
Mike,
You remember
I am not here.
No.
I am not here.
Listen, when you
on
sit
personality
here,
you want discuss.
no. When you sit here, we don't discuss personalities. They don't tell me don't come out America, don't come now, don't give me jobs.
Oh,
then you don't begin to talk about that. So that's what they have.
That's the truth.
That's what they
The
have.
ordinary
You
people,
have
the
jobs.
ordinary people,
You
the
have
ordinary
jobs.
people
You have jobs.
in the streets
So
do not have
I totally agree.
employment.
Most of the things we are facing today is based on the templates you left. Most of the things we have today is based on the template your government left.
Mike, I sorry.
Yes, it's based on them.
I
Not
sorry
that
for
the
you.
templates and what they left.
Alex.
So that is why I tell this man say.
Can you give Mike
that is
water?
why that is why I tell this man say.
Mike, your health.
If you take a look at this man,
Mike,
listen.
Be careful your health. No, be careful your health. No, your health.
Don't worry about me.
Your health.
Don't worry about
your
yourself.
eyes are
Don't
red
worry
now.
about. Then I can tell this man say at every indicator in this country, Alex. Every indicator will not surpass them and the upper. So now look where I start my argument.
You're nerving.
No, where I start my argument, I started from what?
Mike.
I started from where?
Mike,
Listen,
your
I
health.
started
Your
from
health.
Usa will be there, Usa will come out, Usa will there, and Usa will they go. That is the argument people want to know. That is what people want to hear.
Every indicator.
We don't surpass
They
them
don't
and the upper.
surpass on our performance.
For every indicator, when you take them from health, you take them from education, you take them from tourism, you take them from agriculture. Every indicator in this country, how they never not to say
Honorable, I give you 2 minutes.
not to so then, not to so then day. This man don't believe in stats.
Mike
He don't believe in data.
Mike
He don't believe in authoritative fact. Even with partners, them when they contribute so much to this country, and they question the authoritative data because they don't speak to his narratives.
So now
that is not good for you as a member of parliament, my brother.
So now, Mike, they say
It's not a good representation for your political party.
Mike, they say they don't
it's not,
surpass.
honorable. With all due
all
respect,
the
it's
indicators.
not.
All right, Mike.
Don't do that.
So I bring honorable.
When
now.
we sit
I
here,
bring honorable.
let's speak on the data. You might not agree with the data, but that is the authoritative data we have to speak on.
All right, so you just make a very clear point. Say, now don't surpass this. Then why they administration?
For everything, you don't know that. Alex, you don't do research, you're a journalist. You don't know that. Everything
that's why they bring on her. For let me make the argument.
You know,
now, honorable, rate is government from one.
Are you telling me for
your health.
Honorable, I'm coming.
Are you a doctor?
Left hand, man, I'm medical person.
But relax,
The way you did
I don't deny. That's something I did. Me, I don't read. No. Me, I don't read. The thing what me they say is you disagree. You disagree.
I have to
They're not protecting government.
No.
Remember, the man are director of communication.
No.
You don't protect government at the expense of your health.
No. I'm okay. I'm
Mike,
very okay.
Mike,
You're a healthcare practitioner.
Mike,
I'm okay.
Mike,
So don't worry about me.
Let me come to your question.
So now I know make it from 1 to 100. How you go rate the bio administration
It will still feel.
under
This
human
man,
capital development?
You don't need to answer
With
that.
all the elements they don't make mention of the health sector, the free quality education, and all this
You know,
employment.
if I give the bio-led administration 10%, I'm going to be specific, yes.
Okay.
10% because of the pronouncements. But in terms of implementations, in terms of reaching the people, then design the people they need, you understand? The bio-led administration has not done anything tangible for let they even deserve 10%.
What's a conversation?
And
You're watering the conversation.
my
So even international metrics, you even international metrics.
my problem what I get is I still you see I don't begin to talk low. All the
points,
all the line we don't like today, I really dey sorry for your help. And if this is how you they go, you have need for make sure say it gets you off the media. You know you're not well.
Honorable.
You're laughing, Mike.
Me no well.
No, you're not well. You don't laugh.
Me.
So
you know
as I say,
me no well.
As I say,
every personal aspect.
no, not to. I'm concerned. He's a Sierra Leonean. He's a Sierra Leonean. When it comes to education, I don't lay all the facts them very bare. When it comes to health, I don't lay the fact them very bare. And
What are the facts really there? The facts that maternal mortalities are not down. The facts that access to education has not improved.
222 today are the from we don't begin now so from we don't begin now from we begin now so now I don't even pray for keep the conversation going.
Forget about this man.
No, you're sick, Mike. You're really sick.
I'm sick.
I am worried.
I'm sick.
So I have rated this government.
You see how personal the man is.
Not get any medical result or
No, it's
No,
nothing.
it's the thing.
No, me, the man them now.
But you don't know me. You don't know me. I know they
So
now.
let me
You just
so
making
let
all
me
that.
just-
That's the argument. You water conversations down.
It puts me off.
No, you water
I saw
conversations
a
down.
man having.
No, because when you dey lie, you dey yell, you dey holler, you dey yell your voice. So Mr. Therefore elevate my voice. Because that is how you come to studios, you think you win in a conversation.
No,
sometimes I don't want to engage in all those things. Me, I like for not talk on facts, data. You're a member of parliament, for Christ's sake. Don't sit here, you just talk like something off your head. You see, you have to speak on, you still have to speak on data.
So as I say,
have to,
I still emphasize the fact saying, waiting Mike don't do today. I hope when you go home,
I will take medicine.
You go take serious medication. But the truth is, you've lied to the people of Sierra Leone enough, and you don't insult the intelligence of people who say every 5 miles there are health opportunities for the Sierra Leoneans.
Yeah,
which is not
every
true.
5 miles. It's not gonna be the one where they would need. It's not gonna be a top skill. But every 5 miles there must be an MCH post where somebody get better.
So to argue again.
Okay.
I'm sorry for you.
It's all right.
I know
You
they
don't
argue
need for
with
sorry
you.
for me. That's a fact.
I'm sorry for you.
It's a fact, bro.
I really sorry for you.
You know, when you bring it down, we'll bring it down. When you raise it, I'll raise it.
No, I don't need to take you to that level anymore.
Honorable, let's rest. Mike, from 1 to 100, how you go rate
Listen,
performance
Alex,
for human capital development?
Alex, we not a human capital development government. Yeah, we know that say challenges not there. Yeah, when you take a look at the geopolitics of the world, you took a look at how disruptions of chain distributions, a lot of other economies have been affected. It affects Unaya. Anything where they affect America, we see how they don't slash healthcare funding big time in this country. Yeah, first time USAID, now then they send medications them for tuberculosis, leprosy, and HIV/AIDS. Then they don't slash. Then they don't make. Even we spending. We're going to review it and look at it. But one thing I want let me brother understand here is this: you want to take governance. That is what you're fighting for. 2028, we're not for possible because the foundations them all they lay now. Guess what? The Belle woman them. We know they die again like them they die during on a time that they get for vote for we. Them picking them when our first time voters, them we don't get access to education, but of them we don't see GC who pay for them, who pay them big waske, who pay for them big was or waske, whatever you call it. We don't where they sit beke, where they sit was. The one them don't interrupt. No. You had your time. You had your time. You had your time.
You know, I must
bro. Not to we there for straight
because
picking
when I stop them for take exams.
Even America, we get
no, you know how many picking them on a
even
first
overseas, the highest.
This is the problem. Mike is totally off realities.
I'm not off.
In 2021
you don't politicize Kush. You can't politicize Kush because you don't begin point and saying a government. You say we. You can politicize.
No, the people who own are frustrated.
It's a societal problem.
The people who own are frustrated.
No, it's
the people who own are stop protect was.
Yeah,
it's so your government that has stopped them from taking.
But we have over 114,000 picking away past was this year.
And you stop over 144 not protect the exam.
So you compare 100. You compare 100. You compare 114,000 to 144,000. No, lie. That's a big lie. Prove the data here. I bet you pull it. This man pull the data for we for say 114,000.
Mike,
114 picking thousand.
Tomorrow 9 o'clock.
No.
Tomorrow 9 o'clock. Send somebody to my office. And they give you school by school.
No tweet time.
But it's a bulky document you're talking about. You're talking about a bulky document. I'll send it into your office.
This is what they say.
So this is the problem Una get. So Una they denying the things Una don't do. Do you know how many homes?
How many thousand?
144,000 picking in 2022 alone.
No, you said this year.
You see, when are they talking? You know they listen.
No.
Mike,
Even if it's 22, it's a lie. Even if it's a 22, it's a lie.
Mike, this is something. That is not true. This is something your minister came to Parliament and accepted.
No. When I'm talking about Parliament.
Oh, but that's why we call your minister to come. You admitted to the fact.
You say you talk to. I will tell you this now. Saying that most of the things that we don't talk now is true. You sat here on TV on me. You lied to me. Lied to the people of this country. Say the hospital where they build state of the art hospital. You say what are they?
What are they?
Now you know what you do? You go snap. You not snap inside the water there. You go snap the rooms there.
But man, how will they build a hospital? Hospital will not even
inside the water they come out.
How they go build a hospital?
You know they water facility.
Out of hypothesis, they go build a hospital.
Alex. Go to the hospital. No, you go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. And let it show you inside the water they come out. Inside the water. Water not there at the hospital.
That's not true. If water not in the hospital, what thing will happen? Pikin go get diarrhea there.
No get born water. No, it is simple now. Kiama road there. No get pipe-borne water. No, I call them for you now, one after the other. Rokupa no get pipe-borne water. Kiama road no get. Macaulay Street no get.
So you see you see how dangerous a whole person who's a member of parliament.
I am a member of the committee. I go to these places. There is no water.
And what have you done? What have you done? You are head of that committee.
I am head of the committee.
Yes.
Why are you lying?
No. Are you head of the committee?
Which committee? Health
the
committee?
water committee.
Okay.
Are you head of the water committee?
Okay, that's what I don't do. And this is why that is why I know.
Are you
that is why I know the Lumley Hospital in the top will not get water facility.
That is not true.
I am telling you now.
Not true.
The pipe where they run, where they bill from Guma,
Alex,
where they run council president.
That is not true.
In the car run now go na the hospital in the top hospital. I know
president was there, then water they go.
Don't you know when you go back of state law, normally they go.
President in water, they go.
Which one?
You know, you
know they listen to what I say. The pipe when they dig the pipe right before you every day when they go to president. Hey, water no dey there.
They will not build.
Can we go to this one way before you now?
Come on, sir.
This one way there now.
Come on, sir.
You don't get water now. Water house and go water there.
Listen.
State house don't get water. Mike, the life and me back once and me pass you.
State house alone.
You don't get water now. Water and they wait man na St. Mary's where we say now water house and they see na state lodge.
You see how people water. You see how
state house argument. Now water house and they go state house. Parliament water house and they go.
Some people they all.
If I know what they say.
But you don't know what they say. You don't know what they
water house and they go enough for supply water.
They lie. I work at State House.
Not water house and they go state house.
Water house where they go state house. There's a running tap there.
But the running tap now water go down the tank.
No, but what you
Mike, you
they talk. What in the talk? Fire hydrants and all the day.
What's that?
They tell me what State House.
They tell me where fire
no fire hydrants.
Okay, if you were trying to where fire incident to one State House. Not your track when they go count or go count water. No, but you're lying to me. They come on State House or go all the way Kisi. Forget fire hydrants. Don't talk what you don't know.
You see what?
No, it's the police. If the hydrants still at State House, why the water? Hey, but Mike, you lying to the public.
What do you mean like?
What you tell me say hydrants dey na State House? When na only 2 hydrants dey from Eastern. The one wey dey na Brahma Lane, na water well. Na in dem dig. Where the borehole. Na in dey supply the one na Brahma Lane. The only hydrant wey dey na the entire East and the other Eastern police.
You say you're not head of water. You say you're not head of water resources or what the water committee. But it's also a shame that you don't even know what you're talking about. Now hydrants are what type of hydrant? Now hydrant water, now people they drink.
Okay, that's
now hydrant water.
Okay. This is where you're missing it.
No hydrant water.
You don't have an hydrant.
Who said the president today? You say water no dey.
What?
Man, sometimes I don't
State House Parliament no get water. No, come on. You don't mean like I say that today plan begin can State House. Mike, you deny every fact possible.
Well, as you go State House.
What are they going to do?
You see, that's your State House. You come in and they go there. We senior pass you, they go there. They say what they go today.
You don't even know say water no dey. When you go State Lodge, I say State Lodge, na State Lodge at the table so now.
You dey argue say water no dey State House.
Wait, St. Mary's. The first way they see now State Lodge, na 2 water bounds out there.
You dey argue say water no dey State House.
Come on, Mike, you making this conversation
This man dey argue say water no dey State House.
But there is no need for this argument.
People they use toilets there. Then you argue say water no dey State House.
The fact that water they carry no mean say pipe on water no dey go State House. You making the thing. Come on. Guma build say.
You know say na bouncer dey go full tank.
Yes, even Guma building. Na bouncer dey go water na Guma building. The same with the court of Sierra Leone. The entire central part of it also no get water.
This man is lying. This man's lying.
You
are not representing your political party.
You know why I'm making
you come to conversation.
You know why I'm making it like this? Now because I don't give a simple example now. Kiama Road Hospital where they are. It is less than 100 meters from Musa Odesu. Go there if you want to.
So you're lying to people again now. So let me ask you.
Because we all get for go sleep. We viewers and get for go sleep. And at this moment, I want to say plenty thank you.
If hospitals don't get to running water, do you know what will happen? If hospitals don't have a running water, do you know what will happen?
Go Kenny Malaysia.
No, wait. Let me ask you simple. Let's build a hypothesis here. If hospital, not common sense no more for people to understand. Where hospital don't get running water, you know what will happen?
Explain to the people what happen.
Okay, you know what will happen? There will be what? There will be an outbreak. Mm-hmm. Now that hospital, and when there is an outbreak at that hospital, they not to tell person they hide. If there's a cholera outbreak here, like what you say, you communicate with them.
Okay, let's try it. I know
what to lie. There is no cottage.
No lie. Explain to
no say bella woman and they buy water.
No lie.
They buy water by down.
I don't explain to Mike.
But past 6 months.
It is the same thing happening there. What Mike
Don't say.
What they explain what Mike never understand is. The fact that you go to a building, you meet water they run na pump, no means say that post there is connected to a pipe. You get that? What are they tell you so now? Kiama would not get no pipe where connects there where water they go.
What's it important?
No,
access to water.
Oh, you see the water. You slide the water down.
No, I know the water. What's important? No, listen to me. Pipe bomb water. No, listen.
This conversation is not important anymore.
Pipe bomb water is not only access to get water. Some side and they want to then dug them the dig well.
Who's I? No, the hospital. Not of the hospital I don't listen for you. No, they say
access to water.
Get well.
You they say water no dey. When you say water no dey, you dey say
parliament are dey. Parliament will be dey.
No. When you say water no dey, no listen. When you say water no dey, you are making a blanket statement that people don't have access to water.
But actually,
no, listen, no.
So Mike, I keep using the word pipe-borne water.
No.
I keep using the word pipe-borne water. Even the time you say state house now water bounce and they go there. When are they talk about pipe-borne water? It's different from what you do.
When you build a house, the location of your house.
This picture you don't get, don't be lost.
No, listen. You see, you like to get at this
moment to leave this conversation to rest. I want to say plenty thank you to you, Mike Berwa, the Director of Communication at State House, and Honorable Abu Karim Kamara, the Chief Whip for the Opposition at Parliament. I want to tell you plenty thank you this evening to join we, and of course we get plenty high number of viewers and we don't follow the program, and we are able to make the program a little bit civil, and people understand, at least. It's politics. You always get for high, and it's in a sort of debate. So and I also again want for.
Now you raise a voice. You always advance. You want come. Let me say raise them for you. I'm waiting for them.
But anyways, this is it, and I want to wait. The people always know. Them people are our friends. Them and always want for defend their position. They want to get any debate. You get a position. You get for stand by your position. I want to say plenty thank you to Sauko. I would able for make on see with this net here. So now on a different platform they wanna watch me. My name na Alex Flores. My next week again we'll go there so with another topic. And no we ever get a dull moment. Next week again we'll get another fire burning topic where of course it's, as long as it's politics, people are interested and people don't go always there around. It's going on. Until then, see you next week again.
Country like Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na Politics and the People, the program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Now you platform with a tin up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV.
Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.